Okay, we're going to have a 3-player game. So deal the cards out. And then a hand of 2 cards. Okay, we're going to play with reactive play. So players can play cards to defend themselves if they get attacked. Okay, so we have here Sarah, she'd like to go first, so we're going to turn our cards over, and if there are multiple entry effects, Sarah will go first, followed by the next player round. We've got an expel bot here, so she gets to choose someone to discard a card. So that's going to be me, so that goes in the discard pile, and then the next entry effect round is the sidekick bot. Okay, so now the entry effects have all settled and the game can start up. Sarah draws a card at the start of her turn. And she's free to either play cards, scrap cards, or attack cards. Attack with her one attacking card for the turn. So she attacks against the 3, so she's got 3 damage on her expel bot. And she passes over to Mats. So her card's now healed, no damage on anything. Mats is playing a spike over here, so not only will this get destroyed, but the card underneath it, and the spike has 1 damage. Expel bot, Mats you can discard. So he's got 1 damage on his spike. He's going for Sarah now. He's trying to either damage her a bit or draw out more cards. So the spike wasn't enough to kill the expel bot, but it did spike it. He's now done. I'm going to play Bountiful Bot to draw a card, and attack the Fatal to take it out with a weak card. So that's there. My attack is gone for the turn. Shotbot turns up, does 1 damage. He's doing it to the Expel Bot. He could also decide to do that to himself, rather than leaving a weak 0 on the top. But he's decided not to. We'll see if he regrets that later. So, I'm going to pass over to Sarah. Get these out of the way. She's going 4 for a 4. I'm going to defend that with a pit bot and send her 4 to the bottom. So that entry effect takes place immediately, and she's got a new card up top. So she's free to choose her attacker again. She's got a spike bot. I'm going to defend again with my bash, and we'll see what happens. So she's drawn out everyone's defenders. Both myself and Max have no cards left, and she's free to do what she wants. So she takes out the 5, takes out the 0. Clumsy bot bashes his own stack. She can either carry on here or she can heal up. She passes to Mats. 6 for a 6. Shot bot, 1 damage. Destroys the spike. He's digging down deeper. Dangerous tactic. He's left with a leader bot. So the leader bot here is very weak. Interesting decisions. Let's bash against the Fatal here. We want to defend now. So Fatal kills my bash. Bash gets rid of the Fatal and the bottom card, which turns up as Stomp bot. I'm going to get rid of this pit bot. My attacker's dead, so I'm going to pass the turn over. Hopefully they're going to use their stomps to destroy each other. Yeah. They're shaking their heads. Ooh. I don't really want this stomp tearing through me. This could take me out in 1 turn, so I'm going to do 3 damage to the stomp straight away and hope that she doesn't have any nasty cards in her hand. She's using her Trank bot to reset something. She's changed her mind, but thanks for sharing. She's playing bash card. Ah, this makes more sense. So she attacks here, destroys my 0, and bashes a bash. So no damage on her bash. passes the turn. So every turn, remember, something has to end up in the scrap heap. So something had, so she was free to end her turn. Max is stomping over at Sarah. Sarah gets hit, so it bashes, and there's 3 damage on the stomp. The stomp hits the next stomp, and Max is out of the game. A kamikaze attack. So, over to me to see if I can avenge him. Attack with the 4 on the leader bot. And let's see, Sarah's still got 2 cards left in her hand. We'll see what happens if I attack with the 4 against the spike. She's defending. Let's go again. So I've only taken 2 damage so far from the lead bot. If I attack again, he resets, so he can no longer attack. I'm going to play out my final card and pass to Sarah, see what happens. She's mouthing bad words. I think she may be in trouble. Something has to end. No, she's going to scrap the Trank bot and pass the turn. Stomp. Your direction. Defending? More stomping. So, stomp gets spiked. I win.